Exciting news this morning, the beans are up. Yesterday they were just barely popping up, and today we actually have plants, so it's amazing how quick that happens. And next time Matt mows the lawn, we'll be able to put grass mulch down like we did with the cucumbers, and then finish this bed up. And then when they get a little bit taller, they're just about tall enough, they'll start running the string for the bean poles to make sure we can keep them good and upright. And the same thing with the cucumbers. They're almost, gotta give them another inch or so. Figure they get about one more inch and we'll start, running the string to start training them on the trellis. Tomatoes are in and doing okay. Also waiting for them to get just a hair taller to start putting their trellises around them. But they're getting ready for that. I got the seedling peppers in the ground. It looks like most of them took. So again, we're going to give them a little bit, and next time Matt mows is going to get this bed mulched out. Same thing with this one. That's also peppers, various hot peppers. You've noticed a couple of the beds have little companion plants like that. They're marigolds, just to help keep the deer and the rabbits out. So we're working on those. I'll probably get some flowers and plant those too. That's some extras in case someone didn't make it. That bed's not planted. Just put spinach in this morning. And over here I was thinning the radishes, so we got a bunch of radishes. I'll have to thin them a little bit more, but got the radishes going. If you look real closely, those are some carrots coming up. I'll have to thin them soon. This is, let's see, parsley, cinnamon basil, and red, like purple leaf basil. Did I get that right? I think so. And purple leaf basil, and that's regular sweet basil that's in. Just looking at it from the other side, so you can remember who's who. That's the cinnamon, that's the red, and that's the parsley. There, you kind of see that's red, cinnamon, parsley. Just so I don't forget, in case I don't have them labeled in time. Alright, cool. So we got radishes, carrots, parsley, cinnamon basil, regular basil, sweet basil. And that's that plot, just about done. I'm still debating if I'm going to put lettuce in or not in that empty plot. Might not do that. Might choose a different crop. We'll see how the spinach comes up. It's kind of late in the year. Over here, which isn't quite all the way staked out yet, but I'm working on getting this finished this weekend. I have about a 10-foot section here that's not planted or staked out yet, and I have this whole row here that's not done yet. That's going to hopefully be herbs and maybe a couple rooters. But right now, we got 2 plots of corn. Got a gentleman's sweet corn and a regular sweet corn. The gentleman's sweet corn is kind of cool. It's like white and doesn't actually have rows on the cob. It's just all kind of scattered. And of course the regular sweet corn. And we'll see how those go. And then over here, I got my my pumpkins in. So I got pumpkins here and pumpkins here that made it okay. So hopefully those will take. And then I think they're long enough. We'll get those mulched on the next grass cut. That little guy didn't make it, unfortunately. He snapped when I tried to move him. And then in this section next to the pumpkins, in this 10-foot, is another 5 by 10 foot section, I got sweet watermelons planted. So we'll see how those go. But yeah, so I'm working on bed number 2, and then hopefully we'll get the fence up. Is once we get the fence to keep the animals out, that'd be a good thing. Yeah, so we'll get animal fence up. Go away, fly. Yeah, so that's what we're working on. This little guy here, we have a little apple tree. Actually, it looks like we got just the starting of some kind of apple. We gotta wait and see what we get out of this, because we're not sure if this is just a crab apple or if it's actually going to produce something. We talked to the neighbors, and the trees actually were at one point, you know, regular apple trees. I'm not sure if apple trees go wild or not. I know like grapefruits and a couple other trees do. So I'd have to look into that. I don't think they do. I think you just have to keep them pruned, and this obviously hasn't been properly pruned in a long, long time. So I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see if we get any fruit. And then over here, we got the cows. See, we trimmed up our pine tree. We still got a few branches to get rid of. But yeah, we're working on our little farmstead, our little homestead, and hopefully we'll have a good garden this year, and we can get chickens either in the fall or the spring. We can let them help with the gardening.